Hello, everybody. Hello. So happy to see you all. Mary Alice, thank you so much for the lovely entry music. Happy Easter to everybody out there. And happy also last day of Passover. So glad that you are all here to sing with us today. We are so happy to see you. Welcome to the Daily Antidote of Song. That's welcome to everybody in this room and welcome to everybody out there on Facebook Live. So just for kicks, and before we start today, I would really love to take some screenshots with everybody giving us, even though it's not Valentine's Day, can you all make some hearts and hold them? Because we're going to take some pictures. Does everybody realize that this is our second Easter together in the Daily Antidote of Song? If you can even believe it, keep those hearts up. Hang on, we're going to do it again. And you know what? I think there's still lots of people coming in the room. You can hold your hearts down, and I'm going to do it again in another few minutes once everybody's in. So thank you so much. You guys are all lovely to look at. It's really, really exciting to see so many smiling faces. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. At least in Washington, D.C., the daffodils are actually out. So it really feels like spring. We're really, really glad to be coming into a new season, a new time, a new hope. And it's really great to see all the not new faces. And actually, I see a couple of new faces in the room to sing with us. Welcome again to everybody. I want to say hello to, of course, Peter and Mary Alice, who are singing with us today, and to Aaron, who is running the tech today. Hello to Deborah in Kentucky and Busy in Maryland. Hello to Ida and Whippy and Natalia and Campbell. Glad to see you guys. Happy Easter to all of you. Hope you got some good Easter basket goodies. Hello to Carolyn in Idaho and Anna in Maine. Hello. And Susan in Ohio and Arlene in California and Deli in Maryland. Hello, Trish. Nice to see you. Sarah in Texas. And hello to Kate in Charlottesville. Hello to Kathy. Kate in Charlottesville is testing me today. That doesn't say Kate and it doesn't say Charlottesville. Kathy in upstate New York. Hello. And hello to Nancy's Irish Cow in Washington. Hello to Kathy in Virginia. Hello to Lisa in Indiana. Hello to Duncan. So glad to see you again. Duncan has not been in the room with us in ages. We're so glad you're back. Sheila in Florida. Hello. Anne. Hello. Nice to see you. Hello to Bev in Durham. Hello to Bonnie in Idaho. Hindi in Toronto. Kevin in New Hampshire. Fred from the DC Labor Corps. Hello to Aloysius in Massachusetts and Storm, also Massachusetts. Hi, Susan in Seattle. Hello, Luda. And hello, Mark, coming in from British Columbia. Hello, R. Delaney. Nice to see you today. And hello to Cal with an Easter Bunny. Nice to see you today. And Jamie and Victoria. Suzanne in Ithaca. Hello to Linda and Anne and Sue and Tom in Victoria. Hello to Kevin and Kevin's other person in Kevin's screen. Hello to Lucy and Susan and Annette in California. Hello, Steve in Baltimore. Lynn in Connecticut. Hello, Jean in Pittsburgh. Harriet in Georgia. Hello to Barrick. I think that's actually, I know who you are and I don't remember your name. Susan, Kathy, maybe. Hello to Hope and Christiana and Bob. And hello to Carolyn and Trish and lots of folks off video today. Margaret and Paula and Anne and Isabel and Barbara and Karen and Carolina and Janet and so many other folks actually still popping into the room. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here today. Welcome to our second Easter Sunday together. So Easter was about a week in when we started last time. And I was actually thinking I should have looked at what song we sang last year for Easter, but I will let you know when I send an email with all of the lovely screenshots that I'm going to take of all of us right now. So put up your hearts again, and here we go. Everybody say cheese and your hearts. Make sure your heart is not blocking your face. There you go. Gotcha. And one more time, stay still, because this is just the first screen. And of course, I'm not really smiling. I'm yammering. Wait, stay still. Ready? All right, there, I'm smiling now. All right, next one. Everybody on the second screen, you're up. Smile, hearts. I love this. This is amazing. One more time for second screen. Very lovely. Thank you. And screen number 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, this is completely ridiculously beautiful. And again, thank you so much. Okay, gang, you're all good. Everybody can put their hands down. Shake it out. Shake your daffodils. All right, now we are going to turn the floor over to Peter and Mary Alice Amidon, who are bringing with them today a song that we actually sang twice in this room in the winter when we were only dreaming of daffodils. And we all loved this song. We might remember it. You might remember it from Revels North, beautiful video with the little puppet that was dancing with the daffodils. If you didn't see it, actually, we'll throw the link in the chat to Rebels North's website. It was completely tremendous and amazing. It, in some ways, lifted a lot of us to help us get through the bleakness of either winter or of strange times. Here we are in rapidly improving times. Let's all give some big love to Peter and Mary Alice Amidon. We are so excited to sing with you.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you.
you. Great
Hello,
to be
everybody.
with you today. Happy Easter.
Special love to Mary Alice's sister Annie, who's here. Yay, yay.
And my cousin Sue.
Cousin Sue, and maybe some others we missed. Sorry, but anyway, this Tony Behrens, who lives up the hill from us, the great English singer. We've for about 20 years, every Easter, he always leads with the congregation and the choir and a little group of brass players, the Bells of Norwich, or Julian of Norwich, on Easter morning. It's a long-standing tradition for us at the Guildford Church. And so that's what made me think, how could we not sing this great song by Sidney Carter? I know that he wrote The Lord of the Dance. He wrote a lot of other really wonderful songs that basically all sound like they're folk songs. And this is from, of course, Julian of Norwich, who was a 14th century, that would be 600 years ago, a 14th century anchorite, was like a monk who had visions and wrote them down, wrote the first book in English, in the English language, by a woman ever, and was a very important mystic still to this day, Julian of Norwich. Norwich is just north of London, and we've been to the cathedral there because our son Sam's married to Beth Orton, and she grew up in Norwich and grew up going to that cathedral. So a lot of connections, and we're just happy. We're very happy to be here, and I think we'll just we're gonna have after this we're gonna go have a really wonderful time. Oh, I got to tell you two things first. One is, if you want to see, you really should go see Tony singing this, because he really I just feel like he is the one who should be singing this right now. But so the way to do it is you just search on YouTube for, and I put it into the text, into the chat. Just search for Tony Behrens, Guildford Church, Julian of Norwich, or Bells of Norwich, and you'll find it. And the other thing I want to tell you is that this morning at our church service, Kathy Bullock, led our entire, the choir that was made up of about 5 area churches on an online thing of a song called Let It Rise. And it's spectacular. And I put in the chat how you can find that also. So here we go. The chorus. Ring out the bells of Norwich and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Everybody ring out the bells of Norwich. Ring out the bells of Norwich and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Loud are the bells of Norwich and the people come and go. Here by the Tower of Julian I tell them what I know. Ring out bells of Norwich and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Love like the yellow daffodil is coming through the snow. Love like the yellow daffodil is Lord of all I know. Ring out bells of Norwich and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Ring for the yellow daffodil, the flower in the snow. Ring for the yellow daffodil and tell them what I know. Ring out bells of Norwich and let the winter come and go. All shall we... Have we done that one yet? Did we do the second verse? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Oh well. Love like the yellow daffodil is coming through the snow. Love like the yellow daffodil is Lord of all I know. Ring out bells of Norwich and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Loud are the bells of Norwich and the people come and go. Here by the Tower of Julian, tell them what I know. Ring out bells of Norwich and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. All shall be well, I'm telling you. Let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Yeah.
Peter
Bells of
and
Norwich.
Mary Alice, beautiful. Thank you so much. I see other daffodils in the room. Thank you for holding up daffodils. Thank you for being seated in front of daffodils. Thank you for singing about daffodils. Mary Alice and Peter are actually seated in front of pansies, I think. Is that right?
Yes, we
That's
are.
right. Yes.
Just picked up
Pansy,
yesterday.
pansies
Our
and yeah,
local
what?
shop opened.
You pansies and maple syrup, right?
That's
Yeah.
right.
And maple
fresh
syrup,
maple
that's right.
syrup from our friends' trees.
Woo, love it. So that was super, super fun to sing that. And I know that when I was chatting at the beginning, I mentioned that this is our second Easter together. I did not mention that tomorrow, as in so seriously, April 5th, will be the last day of the first year, 365 days tomorrow, that we have been coming in this room and singing together as a community every single day. And then the following day, of course, would be the first day of our second year of singing together. So please, everybody, join tomorrow. We have a spectacular program planned that I think everyone is really going to love. And also join on whatever that next day is, April 6th, for the first day of year 2. We've got an amazing year already coming together, and I think it's going to be beautiful. And I'm so excited to keep seeing all of you, all of my new friends and family in this room. So Peter, Mary Alice, can you chat for a little minute about your Easter traditions?
Sure. Well, at our church, usually, which is not the biggest country church, everyone is invited to come up front to sing the Hallelujah chorus every year. So that's one thing we kind of missed in our Zoom year. And I should also tell you that Tony Barron, this song is about Julian of Norwich, and our church was very big on Hildegard of Bingen and other people. So Tony wrote a song about our pastor, Shirley Crockett, named Shirley of Guilford, which had wonderful verses.
A modern day saint.
She's
Right.
passed on, but our
Right.
new minister is just wonderful. And already this morning, our grandchildren have been and gone for Easter baskets.
Desmond has been for, I don't know, since like maybe a week ago, he's been saying, Easter is in 7 days. Easter is in 3 days. He was so excited, really excited.
He just
about
loved it.
Yeah.
And they all came dressed up. He had a bow tie on, and we're going there for dinner tonight, which will be lovely, up the hill from their house, and Zooming with our whole family, including Sam from London and his family later today.
A neighbor asked Desmond, "What is Easter?" And he said, "Easter is the Easter bunny comes and hides eggs all over, and then we go out and go and find them, and that's Easter for Desmond."
That's so great. So lovely. And how about the little one? Did the little one find
Vera
it?
had a very beautiful pink dress on and was eating all the chocolate eggs already in her basket. I had to get them away from her at some point. But
That's really fun.
very
And how
cute.
about your Easter dinner? Is there any specific foods
It'll be with the
Usually ham.
grandchildren and Stefan and Zara at their house. Yeah,
Usually with
yeah.
ham we have, and Peter's parents used to bring up a ham, and
Yeah.
they live in the Berkshires, and
have
we
a-
would have a family dinner with them in the past.
I think the ham is like the good New England tradition, right? You
Yeah.
Yeah.
potentially you repeat that ham at Christmas too. Is that right? Or no?
Well, we do so much more like turkey, but
Turkey,
or ham.
yeah.
But we also have sugar on snow suppers up here, in March, because it's
Ooh.
sugar on maple syrup that's heated up on the stove, poured on top of a bowl full of snow, and eaten with pickles and a donut.
And it's got to be boiled just so that when it hits the snow on your plate, it turns into a kind of a taffy. It's got to be just exactly the right, a little bit thicker than usual syrup.
And
yeah.
that dinner is ham and
Ah.
potato salad and homemade rolls and
Yeah.
coleslaw and the whole works.
Yeah, stuff that basically tastes good.
In our old church granges and churches, it's a New England tradition, and we still have had it at our church until this year.
Wow. Okay. The pickle and the donut have thrown me a little bit with the maple syrup, but I'm working on that.
Yeah.
Anybody else besides me going to be there next year for a pickle and a donut and some snow? It's so lovely. Thank you. So how are you feeling as we head out into spring? Are you feeling hopeful? Are you feeling well, wishing? How are you doing?
We're starting to have like we have a little poetry group that we go to, and we haven't had it for over a year, and she just had a little feeler out, says, how about if we get together in May with all the vaccinated people? And things are starting to happen. People are starting to get together who were not getting it together before in a kind of a sort of careful way. And that's I think I didn't quite realize how much I missed it until she said that. And I said, oh God, I just cannot wait to be together with people again.
I think a lot of us have not let ourselves feel how much we miss it
Exactly.
because we had no way to change it. So we had to just accept and get used to. And maybe many of us also are starting to feel those little flickers of realizing we can see our family again or our friends again. And
Absolutely.
So I'm just going to take a quick peek in the chat and just see if there's anything in particular that we should, let's see. So Nancy put in the chat, tire maple taffy on snow is really sweet. My husband would eat 2 servings. And let's see, book Mayo Trickett's version of Bells of Julian. Okay, so Dan Walker put in BMT, Bach, Mayo, and Trickett's version of Bells of Julian hooked me. Thank you, Dan, that's great. Shout out to the accordion playing. That's by R. Delaney. And of course, Tony Barron has sung with us in this room, and we hope, of course, to have him sing with us again in year 2. So let's see, before we go ahead and sing the song once more, and I'm hoping you'll actually sing it all the way through, can we get all of the folks on screen number, well, you don't know which screen you're on. Can we all do the hearts again? I want to make sure I'm getting everybody. Everybody give me some hearts. And screen 2, give me some hearts. And last screen. All right, I gotcha. Thank you, everybody. Totally beautiful. Yeah, so happy Easter number 2 in the Daily Antidote song. Peter, Mary Alice, we're super excited to sing it again with you.
Thank you, and have a wonderful, wonderful spring, everyone.
Loud are the bells of Norwich, and the people come and go. Here by the Tower of Julian, I tell them what I know. Ring out bells of Norwich, and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Love like the yellow daffodil is coming through the snow. Love like the yellow daffodil is Lord of all I know. Ring out bells of Norwich, and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Ring for the yellow daffodil, flower in the snow. Ring for the yellow daffodil, and tell them what I know. Ring out bells of Norwich, and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Loud are the bells of Norwich, and the people come and go. Here by the Tower of Julian, I'll tell them what I know. Ring out bells of Norwich, and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. All shall be well, I'm telling you. Let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know.
Yay!
Thank you, everybody. Beautiful to see everybody here.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Peter and Mary Alice. Thank you so much. All shall be well again, everybody. Let's hang in there. Let's all go off and do whatever it is we're doing on our fabulous, beautiful Easter Sundays and last day of Passover. Sending lots and lots of love to all of you. All shall be well again. See you all tomorrow for the big 365th day celebration. Sending lots of love and goodbyes to everybody out there on Facebook Live. Thank you again for joining. And to everybody in this room, thanks again, Peter and Mary Alice. Thank you, Deborah and Busy. Thank you, Ida and Whitby and Natalia and Campbell. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Arlene. Thank you, Deli. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Kate and Nancy and Kathy and Lisa and Duncan. Thank you to Sheila and Anne and Bonnie and Bonnie's little floppy bunny, or yeah, adorable. Very nice. I love it. Kevin and Fred and Storm and Susan and Luda and Mark with a beautiful heart. Mark, your heart is backlit by something beautiful. Jamie, thank you. Tom, thank you. Kevin and Kevin's left or right hand person, and Lucy and Susan and Hope, thank you. And Christiana and Bob and Trish. And hello, Aaron. Nice to see you over there on that screen. Caroline, Carolyn, Carolina. Hey, that's pretty cool. Caroline, Carolyn, Carolina. Jane and Dan and Annette and Rosalie, Aloysius, Kathy, Lynn and Linda, and all the folks off video, Ann and Paula, Gary, Ann, Isabel, Janet, Cricket, and Teresa and Sarah and Christiana and Kofi. Kofi Dennis is in the house. Hello, Kofi. Nice to have you with us today. Happy Easter, everybody. Happy Passover. And goodbye out there, everybody on Facebook Live. See you tomorrow.